What up, Buddy Bags? BDG Reviews here. What I got for you tonight's a review of a movie I just watched the other night called Flight 7500. I watched this movie on Plex, so you can find it on there. I'm pretty sure you can find it other places, streaming and everything. Basic plot of this movie: it follows a plane. Has like your standard stereotypical characters on it. You know, you've got your hot goth girl, you've got your newlyweds with like the annoying wife and the hand-picked husband. You got like the young couple who's like having problems and everything. And they're all going to Japan. So a bunch of them are in first class, a bunch are in coach. As they're going along, they end up hitting some turbulence, and one of the passengers ends up dying. It's an odd death, to say the least. I mean, it never really goes into how he died, but he died. So essentially, they take everyone out of first class, put him back in coach, and put his body up in first class. And from then, strange things start happening. A few people start disappearing. The body disappears. And you end up getting some like haunting type things. It's quite creepy, honestly. The overall plot is nothing you haven't seen before. And honestly, there's a twist at the end that I saw coming halfway through, so it's not it's not unfamiliar territory you're treading with this movie. The acting is decent all around. What makes this interesting, though, is the fact that there's actually very little blood in the entire movie. There's very little blood. There's like no gore. Everything is kind of done with like atmosphere and everything, and it kind of works. Honestly, it does. For a rating, I give this 8 out of 10. Really solid. I'm gonna get into a bit of a spoiler now. Well, a bit of a spoiler. It is a spoiler for the end. So, my rating was 8 out of 10. If you don't want to hear any more about this movie, you don't want to hear about the end, stop the video now. It's all good. We good? Okay. So, the end of this movie, I'll just say it. The end of this movie is they're all dead to begin with. But there's one scene that makes the ending worth it. And really creepy, really. And that's the fact, once it's discovered that they're all dead, there was a part earlier in the film where one of the characters thought they saw an F-16 flying next to the plane, and nothing ever really came of it. But then at the end, you hear like it's like they lost contact with him, so they sent up this F-16, and it was flying along beside the jet, and everyone inside was dead. But it was still on autopilot, so it was still flying for another few hours. There's something really creepy about the idea of a plane with everybody dead, but it's still flying. It's still going about its business. And that really sort of just gave that a little bit of a twist to the end that I really dug. So yeah. That's it. 8 out of 10. Good flick, give it a shot. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. See you next week.